Welcome back to another unboxing video. Today I'm very excited to open the box of Gilded Realms. Gilded Realms is a game that I had the pleasure and opportunity to preview it when I was taking crowdfunding, and I was so pleased to see it getting successful crowdfunding, and not only that, unlocking additional factions, unlocking solo mode, which I really looking forward to try, and so on. Now this is a final production game coming out of fulfillment. I'm going to open the box together with you and we can focus on the components. I've done a very detailed analytical video on how you play the game with the rule explanation when I was doing the preview. It was very advanced prototype, so the components are exactly the same with the additional ones unlocked during the crowdfunding. The game plays from 1 to 4 players in its core form. It has 90 to 120 minutes playing time. Its age is 14 and up, and the weight is 3.4 out of 5. The game is designed by Ivan Hruzeski, if I'm pronouncing correctly, Dale Hruzeski and Michael Karageorge. The game is published by Suntime, and the category of the game falls under city building, economic games with fantasy and medieval type. The main mechanisms used, among many, you can find in the game mechanisms used like action points, dice rolling, events, income, layering, open drafting. It has scenario campaign game, it has set collection, simultaneous action selection, solo mode, tech trees, which are really great and working really nice for this city building game, and trading. Now, in terms of theme and background, the Gilded Realms is a Euro-style kingdom builder board game in the medieval fantasy world where players will be tasked with ruling over their young but ambitious kingdoms. In this hybrid simultaneous turn-based game of economical management, risk assessment, you and up to 3 other players will command a unique faction and compete for the title of Ultimate Regent. Through careful planning of 2 builds a turn and the management of your resources, you must develop your 5 provinces and construct a thriving income, all the while fending off the competing kingdoms and the invading Sakurar forces that their armies attacking your own armies and fortifications. Players can also earn gold and gems from successful caravan trading and management of their kingdom stands during economic events, or they can send armies into other players' hinterlands to raid the caravans and take endeavor cards for themselves. At the end of the 12th round of play, players earn prestigious titles based on their victory points, and the highest earning among the players will give the Serpents champions and declare the winner of the Gilded Realms. So join me at finding what's inside the final production. Now, the game has UV spot, as you can see. It has fantastic, very vivid color cover and UV spot. Really like what I see. This is the back of the game. This is a delight both to look at and play and see it growing as you grow the empire in this kingdom building Euro style game. Here are the components. This includes also the Sakurukar Warfront, the solo mode, and 2 additional factions, the Enden clan and the House of Lorien, which are 2 factions that I haven't played during the preview, so I'm looking forward to try those too. So let's open the box. It's a really heavy box, and the reason for that is because it comes with a ton of content, and qualitative content also. First of all, the rulebook. The game may seem that it has a lot of rules, but some of them are, as you see, explanations of the factions, knowledge, reference, and so on. So it's not a complex game, but it's a, I would say, medium game in terms of weight. It has a lot of strategy and a lot of options, which I really love. So the introduction, how you win for the multiplayer game and the solo game. You have the components, and the majority of which are cards based on ages, age 1, age 2, and different advancement in quest cards and serpent wild cards, etc., and endeavor cards, 113 in total. You have double-sided province cards, 4 sets, which when you put together you make a fantastic kingdom overview, which is continuously upgraded by going on the next level up and up and up. There is how to win guide, the player aid, knowledge tiles. This is where the tech tree comes from, and a fantastic knowledge tray with a lead to keep them in place. You have the kingdom tracker, the right part of your board, the central part of your board, and the left part of the board. Okay. You have the dice, gray dice, green dice, blue dice, and red dice. You have the different faction-based components for Emberfall, for Gnorvik clan, for Ender clan, for Gilded Guild, and Apexpire, and House Lorien. 6 in total instead of 4, which is fantastic. You also have the solo component for playing against AI. The game setup explained. Some key concepts to get you into understanding the game, about things like the threat, the dice, how they use, the endeavors, the quests, and so on, and the provinces. Here is an explanation how you play a game. This is what I really like, how the kingdom takes, I should say, differentiation from one another as you try to, for example, when you level up, agriculture here is 3, so that means that it's more populated in terms of art and has more value to offer. So the build phase and the action phase and the event phase. Although these are explained in detail with nice examples, when I read the rulebook I had no problem understanding the game. Years, events, reference, and the age, and that's it. You see? Game concepts, advisors, population, and on page 24 we start with the solo mode, which is new for me. I will really dig into that. And then you have also the knowledge reference, which explains all the tiles, the faction reference, which explains all the abilities for each faction, and a glossary at the end, an index. Really, really nice and well done rulebook. So very much happy to have it also with the solo and additional things. Right, so we have first of all the kingdom tracker. This is the right part of the board, okay, where you see, actually let me take everything out and everything will start making more sense. This is the pad for the score pad. This is a knowledge tray with the lead, all the different level 1, 2, 3 of the different let's say technologies. We'll go into that one, and this is nice because it also has a lead and it's both acting as actually, by the way, it's a game trace, that's why I'm sure it works well, both for playing the game but also later for storing it. Okay, so let me show you how this looks like. So this is the main. Oh, they made a really nice art here. Don't remember if it had this stone wall. I think it's new from my copy, my preview copy. So let's start with the obvious, which is the right board. Okay, so you can see how the game plays in detail in the video I've done, and I will create more content for the game down the road as well. But every player takes one of those boards, okay? Then they use one of these left boards, okay? So they click it somehow like that, and in here you're going to be placing your provinces, okay? So each player has one of those and one of those as well. So one, these are for the additional players here, so let me just try and get them. Okay, so this is the main board, the central board as it's called. It has it counts the rounds, as you can see, the thread which increases all the way until the 12th round, and the cards that they open there. Discard pile and draw pile on both sides, and we also have this section here which is new. Okay, then we have some stickers which will go on the nice custom keeps. Okay, so let me circle back. This is also for the solo. the automa. This is the board of the solo. Okay, this is new. So we have 1 there plus 3 more, that makes for a 4 total. Okay, and the same goes for these boards. We have 4 plus that one makes it 4. Okay, so there you go. This also acts as a play aid, you know, for the different steps, the build phase, the action phase, and the event phase. And a nice reminder, this is matte print, so no glare, thick cardboard, great quality. Very happy to see that. We also have I think these are linked with specific factions and how they play. If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't ring a bell. Okay, we'll see that later. What I want to show you is the amount of detail they threw into creating the play rates. So first of all, a very nice reference for how you store everything. This is so much needed and not every company is doing it, so kudos for that. Right, then we have play rates. Nice play rates with the build phase, the action phase, and the event phase. This is good quality, and also the campaign at the back. Okay, right. Then we have, so let's put those here. Then we have the knowledge tiles, which just going to unpunch one to show how nice it's working. Remember also from the advanced prototype. So these are on the different levels, and this is a really nice. We have 2 punch boards with their knowledge tiles. This is where the tech tree aspect of the game comes from, in a really nice way, by the way. We have some coins. Okay, nice coins for cardboard coins. Okay, don't know if they had any metal coins add-on. It's typical during the crowdfund, don't remember to be honest, but I really like those cardboard tokens, cardboard coins as well. A lot. Nice shape, size, and good quality, thick and durable. By the way, it's also great that everything fits nicely into the box, so everything will be in its place once you're done, which is great news. And we have denomination of 5, which are larger than the single ones, than the gold ones, sorry. So these are 5, the gold single ones are 54, and then you have 20 silver ones. And this is also nice illustration. Okay. Nice. Then I think these tiles, if I'm not mistaken, these are the trade route tokens, 2 sets. Yep. Okay. And then we have a lot of tiles which are the population tiles. These are these tiles here. These are the population tiles, population tokens for the different factions. Okay, so again, there's 6 for each of the factions. They have different art, as you can see, matching their specific faction, also different color, green, blue, gray, etc. Okay. The sword ones are the determination tokens. The red sword, circular ones. Okay. There are 15. Then we have the gem tokens, total of 27. I like the fact that they're going with thick cardboard with print, with matte print. That means no glare. I really enjoy it, because nowadays, depending on the lighting you have in the area you're playing, maybe it's not the same all the time. Like me, you're playing in different areas depending on the meeting, on the gathering. That means that you could end up in some locations with funky lighting that creates an issue. Okay, then we have the authority tokens. Let's put them there. Some additional population tokens. These are, I believe, for the 5th and 6th faction, that they were unlocked. So much looking forward to try this, because these factions are also very asymmetric. Okay, so that's I'm expecting it to be very interesting to play all of them. I had a blast trying the 4 basic ones that they were included in the prototype, advanced prototype, so very much looking forward to see what they've done with the additional ones. Okay, so then we also have four play raids. Okay, one for each player. So you see the provinces in a nutshell, the game elements, gold, material and defense, supply and knowledge, and then you see like a catalog of all the knowledge tiles: influence, agricultural, township, resources and military, linked also with the provinces and the different levels, 1, 2 and 3. So this is really useful for playing the game. The Serpent's Champion, how to win, sorry, essential new player tips. Okay, cool, some nice tips for getting you started. Right, then going into the additional trays. So let me get this out. You see, these are really nice because you can take them, again, game trays, great quality. You can take them out of the box and have them next to your play area, but they also serve as storing solution. I really like that when you have something that it's useful both for when you securely want to store the game, but also for actually playing the game, because you can have those around the table and they serve as nice trays for players to be able to pick up the different components. In this case, supply and materials. Right, and there also you see additional slots for coins, etc. So everything is going to fit nicely into the box. That being said, this is the last portion of the tray. We have some baggies. We have the custom dice of the game. Okay, these are these here. Very nice dice, and especially wow, you know, they went with really nice print. These look fantastic. These are improved. I think these were also unlocks from the crowdfunding page. Then we have decks of cards, which we're going to open, of course. This is the main portion of the game. We have the stance tokens, which we need to construct by placing the inside the stickers, and these are going to act as a stance selection from the bottom, where you can select your stance and then you know, flip it to show what your stance is. And this is a nice gimmick component. Nice, I really like it. It's fitting the game. This also acts as a nice tray, and there you have it. These are the province cards. So let's see those, because we have 4 sets. Okay. One for each. These are double-sided. There are 4 sets, one for each player. So let's see. I would see that we need to go all the way until we find agriculture, influence, military, resources, and township. Okay, so let me just show you a bit of the art. Now the art is phenomenal when you put them one next to the other. Okay, so maybe I'm going to find, let's say, the last level from each, so level 5 will be, because you see you start with almost nothing, and when you have developed your agriculture, it goes to be both having additional value, but also has all this nice art, as you can see. So this is absolutely amazing. Now, that being said, let me show you the sequence. You have first influence, then agriculture, then township, then resources, and then military. So I would go with placing that here. Okay. Then we have the influence, which again progresses on the level 5. So there you go, that's the influence. And this will go over here as a first card. Again, you need to work hard to have this on all of the cards, but I'm just showing you this military, how it would look on its greatest level. This is military and goes all the way to the right here. So you see, you create your player area with the left board, with the right board, and with the cards which they depict the correct level of depending on the side you have. We have resources, okay, which go here. This is also amazing, look at that. And the last one is a township, which goes to level 5, and this is a fully developed city. Look how the art clicks next to each other, making a fantastic landscape, but also giving you the feeling of fulfillment that you have created something nice by adding, by upgrading the different levels in your kingdom. Right. Last but not least, I want to show you the cards. Okay, so we have, first of all, the Endeavor cards. These are 113 cards, quite a few. Okay, so these are the Endeavor cards. Okay, and you can see you can either use them for the top card like a minor, or for the upside card as a quarry. So this option, this choice of this dual choice as a town or as a minor gives always so much to deal with and strategize and optimize and combine. Grain field or gem mine. The art is absolutely amazing. Look at that. It's phenomenal. Serpent's Temple. Oh, the capstone. Okay. Again, not to spend too much time, but you get the idea. Lots of combinations, lots of different things, and lots of gameplay, if you ask me. Some more cards, some more Endeavor cards. So another pack to fill in the total of 113, if I'm mistaken, 113 cards. So let's see those as well. Again, these are linen finish. I don't know if you can see. Matte print, great quality cardstock. You also have units like swordmen, cavalry, pikemen, cavalry, and so on. And you always struggle to decide what you're going to, hillmen, what you're going to choose and how you're going to progress with your growth down the road. Okay, so this should be here also. Right. Some more cards. These are the solo serpent's reward cards. Again, the solo was something that was presented during the crowdfunding, so I didn't have any chance to play it as a solo. So I'm looking forward to try this as a solo as well. Okay. These are quests. These are here events. Okay. So you can have threat, looming threat, increased minor invasion, normal invasion. It's always a bummer when it strikes. And some massive invasion. And so on. Okay, cool. Absolutely stunning art. Really, really well done. And the last pack of cards that we need to crack open is this one, which has faction specific cards, as you can see, with the crest at the back. Okay. They're a bit of mixed, so I suppose. So let's just see a bit of art. This game deserves a lot of hype and deserves a lot of praise, and I just wish that it gets the recognition it deserves and the exposure, let me put it like that, because it's a great game. Really had a blast playing it. I really enjoy it. It has fantastic gameplay. It has a ton of strategy. It has a ton of value. It has uniqueness. It has the city building and progressing and developing aspect very well done. It has the constant pressure from the threat in the invasions, etc., and you know, the raids of your opponents. So really, really looking forward how this also has been enriched with the new thing. So many thanks for watching. This is the Gilded Realms. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more from our channel and more content from